Alright, so last time I showed you my squig. I had a really good response to this. People seem to really like it. It's like the best performing video or just thing I've made so far. So I just wanted to say thank you to people for engaging with that. Thank you to all the new people that have joined. I'm curious to know why. Like, is it because it's a squig? Or because it's handmade, or both? Why do you like this? But I will be definitely making more handmade stuff because it's something I definitely want to do a lot more of. This, I feel like, really unifies my handmade and digital styles, so I'm quite happy with this. Speaking of handmade stuff, so I've not received them yet, but I've been sent some test casts of the miniatures I made for Bad Squiddo Games. So even though I made these for Bad Squiddo and they're not like part of my miniature range, it's just really cool to see something I've made professionally, molded and cast. Here they are on the Bad Squiddo website. So if you're interested, go to badsquiddogames.com for your witchy peaks. I've just finished the next troll. Similar vibes to the last one. This one, he's got a nose ring. He's got a bag, some legs sticking out. There's an unfortunate Hooble Gooble that's been bagged up. Even though the trolls are like mates with the Hooble Goobles, generally speaking, you know, when you're hungry, so, you know, you bag up a snack every now and again. I just can't stop sculpting exposed butts. I don't know, it feels right on a troll. Let's keep the hobby train rolling. So last week, my friend Sophie came round for a hobby evening. She brought her towel round, and it was quite amusing watching her try and glue crisis suits together because the ankles are like tiny and the glue basically just melted them off. And I mean, it's Orktober and I've not done anything orky. Plenty of goblin and troll stuff, but I've been working on my snake bites. This guy is a combination of the old school boys kit. When I say old school, I just mean the one before now. And the Savage Orc kit. This green stuff is actually stuff I did like 2 years ago when I didn't have any sculpting tools, and it is just a mess. So I need to tighten up that butt. Again, exposed butts, I can't help myself. This is definitely my favorite of the 3 I've done so far, just because the heavy bolter is just sick. The other one's got a gun from the, I can't remember the name of the kit. Flash kits, I remember now. And then a spear, obviously. That's a bit out of alignment, need to redo that. My thought process with these is that they're proxies for bikes, which I think is a standard thing snakebite players do, right? You've got to have your ball boys. But the bikes have 2 guns. I mean, I've not looked at the most recent codex to be fair, but they have 2 guns, and to try and keep it WYSIWYG, well, this gun has 2 barrels, so that kind of counts. This guy has got 2 guns. The guy with the heavy bolter has just got the heavy bolter. However, I've got a little grot that will maybe sit here, possibly, or on the back of the ball, maybe yeah, behind him, facing backwards. I don't know, but he's got a gun. So my whole thought process is make sure each of them has 2 barrels of some sort. Got some sculpting to do here. I just kind of like mashed together some random bits of plastic to try and increase his shoulder width. Sadly, I think that's Orktober over for me. But since I started doing those again, I am really into my snakebite concept again, which is basically no vehicles, or if there are vehicles, there will be just like husks of vehicles pulled along by beasts of some sort. I may change my mind because I still like the classic orc aesthetic. But yeah, snake bites are cool. I've had an idea for a handmade sculpt, but I'm going to start that tomorrow. And today I am going to continue on with one of these GW trolls. I think I'll do a little bit of work on my second dank hold trogglad, moist boy. I'm not going to copy it exactly, but I do need to make sure that this opening here for the rest of the kit is fairly similar. I know this is a bit less of an exciting video than the last one, but this is today's progress. I've got some muscle, not definition, but muscle volume put in place. I just wanted the bulk of the volume blocked in just to make my life easier when it comes to sculpting the surface level stuff. So I haven't really bothered to smooth it that much over here. There's just no point because I'm going to go over it. And the feet look really goofy, but I just wanted like a hard surface to sculpt against because I'm going to be using Magic Sculpt and it is quite soft. These are probably too big. I'm probably going to have to trim these away, but it's just a foundation. Maybe this would have been a bit more exciting for you if I just completed it and then showed you the process. But this is a hobby vlog. I can't do all this in one day, so I'm thinking maybe I should sculpt a couple to completion and then paint those just so I don't get bored, I guess. I do have another hand sculpted project which I'm going to start working on now. Maybe I'll show that in the next video. Totally depends how much I get done. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you to all the new people and old people. Thanks for being kind, saying nice words. Oh, and I've been trying out a new piece of software to do supports. Roombrace, which is the software I'm experimenting with for doing my supports. It's not a slicer, but it has a lot of the paywalled features from lychee that you could do in here and then just use an alternative slicer to finish your model with. I could actually screen record this if I could be bothered. I'm really impressed with this so far. It's still a beta and it's been developed by one person, and so it has bugs, but I'm printing this at the moment, so we'll see how it turns out, and then maybe in another video I will talk more about this and give you my thoughts. Don't use lychee slicer. Just don't use it. Don't pay for it. Certainly don't pay for it. Just give another slicer a go. And generative AI sucks. Okay, love you, bye.